Hello and welcome to another Excel tips video. I'm Sumit Bansal, and in this video I'm going to show you how to quickly fill dates in a column in Excel while making sure that you do not get the weekend date. So you only have the weekday dates. So here I'm going to first enter a date which let's say is 1st August 2022. And now I want to get this entire column filled with dates such as 1st August, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and so on. But I do not want to include the weekend date. So there are two ways to do this. Let me first show you a really quick way, which is using an inbuilt Excel feature. So I'm going to first select this cell. Then I'm going to come here and hover the cursor over the bottom right of the selection. When I do that, you will notice that the icon changes to a plus icon. This is called a fill handle. So I'm going to click the mouse key and drag this down. And when I do that, you'll see that it is going to fill this entire column with dates. But as of now, all it has done is incremented these dates. So I have all the dates from 1st August to 15th August, but I do not want the weekend dates here. So what I'm going to do is here at the bottom right, you see this autofill options. And when I click on this, you will see all these options where we have the fill weekdays. And when I click on this data is going to change so that it only includes weekday dates. It will not have dates which are on Saturday and Sundays. See what happens? Here from 1st August to 5th August, I have the dates, but I do not have 6th and 7th August because that is a Saturday and a Sunday. So this is a really quick way to do this. But one drawback of this method is that it will always consider Saturday and Sunday as the weekend date. So for example, let's say I want to fill this column, but I only want to exclude dates that are on a Sunday, not Saturday, then I cannot use this method. So let me show you another quick way to do this. And it is going to use a really simple formula. So let me first enter the date, which is 1st 2022. And now I'm going to use a simple weekday formula. So what weekday formula does is it takes two arguments. The first one is going to be the date. Now, because I want the date here to be 2nd August, which is +1 on this date, I'm going to first select this cell reference B1 +1. So it gives me the next date, which is 2nd August. And now I need to specify the return type. Now the return type is what will tell this formula to return a number between 1 and 7. So each date is going to be analyzed and then it would return a number between 1 and 7, and that number is going to correspond to a day in the week. So in this case, I'm going to select 2, which means that if this date is analyzed and it returns 1, it means that it's a Monday. If it returns 2, then that would be a Tuesday and so on. So now when I hit enter, you see it gives me, so in this case, it's giving me this this number in the date format. What I'm going to do is come here and change this to general. So you see the number, and this is the number that it returns, which is 2. Now 2 means that this is a Tuesday. If this has been 3, it would mean this is a Wednesday. And if it returns 6 or 7, then it would mean it's a Saturday or a Sunday. Now I only want to exclude Sunday date. So what I'm going to do is use a simple if formula where I would say if this number returned is more than 6, which means that it is 7, which also means that it is a Sunday, then I do not want that date. So I would say then skip that date and give me the next one, which is B1 +2. Else give me the next date, which is B1 +1. And now when I hit enter, it gives me this number, which is a corresponding number for that date. So I'm going to convert this into the date. So I would come here and click on long date. And now when I drag this down, this formula is going to be applied to the entire column. And you can see it gives me all the dates which are for Monday to Saturday, but it does not give me the date which is for a Sunday. So this is how you can use the weekday function. And you can also customize this function to remove certain days. For example, let's say you do not want dates that occur on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then you can modify the formula. Or you may only want days that are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then you can modify this formula to get only those dates. So these are two simple formulas to quickly fill a column and get weekdays only. I hope you found this video useful. Also, if you're liking these videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and click on the bell icon so that you never miss out on any new Excel tips video I come up with. Thank you and have a nice day.